Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday, I think it's the 21st, yeah, Thursday the 21st, look at my watch, I literally looked at it 30 seconds ago and forgot what damn day it was, so it is what it is. Got this morning, stupid early, puppy was coming, not the way you want to start the day after getting back from a cruise. You're kind of tired and all the everything involved, but it is what it is. So I got up, got the puppy in, trying to keep him quiet, ended up heading outside. Hopped in the hot tub for a little bit, chilled out there, just kind of took it easy, didn't really get a lot accomplished. My lovely bride finally got up. She's not feeling great. She's still got some of the, she feels like she's moving, like she's doing this off the boat thing still. So, don't know how long it'll usually last for somebody, but she has a bit of an issue. I asked her if she was still taking her Dramamine. She said she was, so hopefully that should help a little bit in the process, but we'll have to see. Went ahead, got a couple things accomplished, nothing real major, just kind of hanging around. Had a dog meet and greet that was supposed to go off today that didn't happen. Don't know why. Something came up. They're like, hey, can we do it? I'm like, I don't know what exactly we have going on for the other time frame, so we'll figure it out. But decided I was going to go motorcycle shopping. Found a couple spots down in Melbourne. Thought I'd run down there and check it out. And it's like a little over an hour drive down. So had a couple things. Hung out here, played with the dogs for a while and stuff in the morning. Decided to head down and look at the bikes. And asked my mother if she wanted to go, and she said no. I said, I just didn't know if you want to go to the house because you've been, you haven't really gone anywhere except for the store since we've been here, and if you want to ride along, you're welcome to. I said, I'm just going to grab a cigar, jump in the truck, and head down and whatnot. And she basically said, hey, I guess I will. So she headed down with me, so I took the pup with me, drove down, got to the first place, a Honda dealership, went around there looking at stuff. They only have a few used bikes, and the only thing even close was like a big-ass, 1,000+ cc Suzuki dual sport. That it looks fat. It doesn't look like what I want. I didn't even ask him the price, didn't ask him gear, didn't ask him nothing, because I really just wasn't what I wanted. So I have the money to buy what I want. I'm super cheap, so I'm not spending the money. So I'm definitely not buying what I don't want and not paying their price if it is. So they had two of the NC 750s in stock, and apparently Honda's only making it in red this year. I guess the blue I was looking for, I thought it was available this year. It's not. They made it in 2019. They made it in blue, and the blue is so pretty. It's so pretty. They had a silver also, which I think was like 2015. I think whatever. It's really color silver and really cool silver. And the red I'm not a big fan of, and it just really sucks because it doesn't look as nearly as attractive. But I don't know. There's not that much red. It's got a lot of blacks and silvers and stuff on the bike also. And I keep thinking maybe just pop those panels off and either paint them or even just have them vinyl wrapped and say they hold it and spend probably $300-400 and get the color I want. And even go with a different, more metallic blue, something like more custom, something completely unique to that bike, only that no one else will have. So haven't made my mind up yet exactly. And I asked him, I said, okay, how much out the door? Because Jasmine has financed it, no paying cash, which I know is kind of dumb because they're gonna make more money selling my loan, but I don't want to hassle. It's like, we'll fill out an application and fill. I'm like, I'm just gonna get you a certified check or a money order, or whatever. I'm just going to show up. Nobody wants to pay the credit card fees or the, debit card fees and stuff. So I'm just going to bring down cash to you, whatever. If you guys are cool with cash, and I'll bring a money order. And I said, how much this thing out the door they're taking? She's like, well, about $2,000 above sticker. And I'm like, well, first off, the sticker's listed here on the damn thing, so I don't know what your asking price is. But I'm like, well, do I go get a check for about, what the hell, about? How do I get a money order for about this? If I get it for too much, do you guys give me back cash? Do you guys have to give me a certified check and send me a check back? How about you just tell me the exact amount? I'll get the money order if I want to buy this bike and take it home today, or tomorrow, whenever the type shit. Because I could literally walk to my bank and just pull out roughly about 10 grand is what it's going to be. But tell me how much to go pull out of my bank account. I need to know how much to walk in here with to buy this goddamn thing. And this is the third dealership I've been into where I'm asking how much money I got to give you. Then you're going to give me the keys to this thing. I'm going to ride it home. So I can't seem to get that to their head that I need somebody to tell me. Everybody just wants to tell me about. So I'm like, I'm not trying to ask for a deal. I'm not trying to shop. I need to know how much to get a damn check for. You guys won't fucking tell me. And it's just super annoying. So I don't know if I want to spend the 10 grand on that thing yet. Goddamn it is what it is. There's another little, more of a dual sport, more of an off-road bike, the Honda 300L, I think it is, that is a lot cheaper, but it's just not going to be, I won't ride it to Orlando. It's, it's too small for that, but it'd be great for around town. The 750, I could technically ride it back to Iowa. It's not maybe quite as comfortable. I'd want to stop a lot more often, but if I was going to take a camping trip, or I was going to put in, 2, 3, 4, maybe, 500 miles in a day, I could do that on that bike. but I don't want to put in 1,200 miles straight through. Like, that's not the bike I'd want to do that on. So, but my goal is to buy something more of a town bike, run around, and then also buy myself like a big ass dresser, a big cruiser, a big fat bike, you know, to take on the big long road trips and stuff. And hell, I'd even take a big ass Goldwing, except they're $30,000+ now, and I'm not dropping 30 grand on a motorcycle, so that's not going to happen. But just couldn't figure out why they wouldn't give me the price. I'm just like, tell me how much out the door, and they won't seem to give me. Nobody wants to see me give me. I've even said, like, I'll go to the bank and get my money order. Like, you know, what do you want? Yeah, and you know how much to make the money go out for? About. And I'm like, how do I make a check out for about? Like, this is stupid. It's not like you take a money order. He's like, it's not a check. I go tell them how much to make it for, and they give me the money order, and we go back. So I guess I just like go get like $9,000 for the money orders, and then bring in the rest in cash or something. I don't know. It's just super damn annoying. But I just tell me a price. Just fucking tell me a price. I don't know what this is, so it's a hard thing to do, but it seems to be. So it is what it is. But yeah, I went ahead, left there disappointed in the whole process. I'm like, damn it. And there's also got the new Rebel 300, which would actually be a nice little bike for around town. It'd be kind of fun. Not nearly as fun as this thing could be. But I think, well, if I get it, maybe I can convince my wife to start driving it herself, get her license and whatnot. And then I'm like, God damn it. If something happens here, I don't want to force her into it. I brought it up a few times. Like, you tell me you want a motorcycle license, get your motorcycle license. The next day I'll buy you whatever bike you want. Like, you pick out any bike you want. I don't give a damn the price, what it is. You find the color to whatever the hell it is. I don't care if it's $30,000. If she finds a bike she wants, because I think it would be really good for her, it'd be fun for her, I'll drop 30 grand on her a bike if that's what she wants. But I won't do it for myself for a big ass gorgeous Goldwing. But she's real short, so I gotta find a super short bike. And the NC 750, she will not be able to ride at all. Like, at all. It's way too tall for her to be able to. She'll never be able to ride it on her own, but it's still something to be more fun for me. So I haven't made my mind up and gave up. Headed down the street to their shop, which I just found on the internet. I didn't know anything about it, whatever. I get there, walked in. It's kind of a little bit of a ghetto-y place looking. It's not the nicest place, it's just on the street less than a mile away from this Honda dealership. They got dozens and dozens of bikes all over the place. Like, there's all over. I think the place is stuffed full. And I walked in and said, hey, I'm looking for, you know, the kind of bike stuff. So, only thing we have for sale is that, I think it's the SV 650, whatever. Everything else is here for service. And my thought was, okay. And then she basically just walked away from me. Like, I didn't, you know, ask like, hey, how much is the 650 or how much? And just like walked away. And like, I'm like, you could also, like, I don't know, sell your services. Like, hey, if you find a bike and it needs some maintenance or needs whatever, feel free to stop back in. We maintain all these different bikes. You can kind of sell your shop a little bit. Or if you need some other gear, if you need oil and you do it, that kind of stuff. Nope, just walked away because I didn't ask the right question apparently. I'm like, okay, that's kind of fucked up, but okay. And then I also looked around at all these bikes. I'm like, I'm not coming here for service or any maintenance or anything, because when you have 150 motorcycles that are in for repair, that means it's going to be months before they get worked on. I don't think they're rolling through 150 bikes in a day, you know, for service. So clearly they're the type of shops that, like, they probably do good work. They probably are fairly cheap, but they're going to be slow. And I've been with mechanic shops like that before. The guys are just like, hey, I'll drop it off, get to it when you want. And instead of saying keep it at your house until I get it opened up, and that push them in and out and take them away space. But they think, well, if I leave it at their house, they'll take it somewhere else. So I got to bring it here, which then just adds another 2 months to your repair time. And I don't want my bike gone for 2 months. You know, now once I get a second bike, it wouldn't be a problem. I could drop off one bike, possibly buy that bike, whatever, but that's not the case now. So gave up, disappointed, drove back home. Just kind of is what it is. So finished my cigar on the trip back. Got here to the house, went ahead. Actually, I went for my run before I went on the trip. I was like, screw it, get my shower in. That was taken care of. Decided to have a little skillet meal, little frozen thing from Sam's Club, whatever. So basically told my mom she could make it up for us if she wanted to cook it for us. She went ahead and said, cool. I waited for my wife to text me, said she's on her way home. The dog owner texted and said he's on his way, so he can't pick the dog up. Everything went fine there. We were all good to go. Once my wife got home, my mom started cooking. We had dinner, give my wife a chance to kind of settle down from work, not just coming straight from work to straight sitting down to eat. So was able to kind of chill out and chat a little bit, talk about a few things, and just kind of, you know, her day was just a check run, basically, just writing checks all day long. Is what she did, which it's better than it could have been. There's a lot of fires that got put out, luckily, to a decent standard while she was gone, which was, she took last Friday. She worked last Thursday, so she was 6 days gone, basically 4 days work gone. Got back to work, everything's good to go, and not horrible, but she still got that equilibrium. She's kind of like feels like she's on the boat. She's got that feeling like she's doing this the whole time, and which I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, that gets better. But she was super tired, super exhausted. And she's like, "Can I go to bed now?" I'm like, "Well, eat, get a shower, and then go to bed." So when we got and eaten, we went in the bedroom. We laid down in the bed and chatted a little bit. Talked to her for a little while, and just kind of catching up and letting her know where we're all at. You know, kind of everything's good and checking on her and stuff. And watched a couple of videos, and just kind of being just silly in the process. She got a shower and she headed to bed. Didn't even like text me saying she headed to bed or nothing. So I headed back outside with my dog, had a cigar, just chilled out here a little bit. My mother went to bed, I don't know when, whatnot and stuff. I went back inside. It was late-ish, but not real late. It's probably 11 or so, something like that, after 11. Headed back in, grabbed myself some chips and dip. I'm still eating some of that AE dip I brought back from Iowa. It's pretty damn good stuff. So grabbed some chips and dip, sitting there and watched a little bit of TV in the bedroom, on the iPad on the bed there. Ate my chips. She rolled over and went right back to sleep. She was exhausted. Told her to put her CPAP on, which she did not have on, which is why she probably wasn't sleeping really great right then. Went ahead, got that put on. She barely moved around. She was out, unconscious. So I'll get out. Got done watching a show. Got done eating my chips and dip, and then wrapped it up and called it a night. So pretty much all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.